And let's get you more details that are emerging from Amit Shah's big announcement of changes in the CRPC. The amendment bill that was introduced in the Lok Sabha today, now it's emerged that the Home Minister also in that overhaul of the criminal laws has mentioned a new provision that's been added for sexual intercourse by deceitful means. Essentially what this means is, in fact, that Home Minister Amit Shah said that if anyone gets into a relationship, a physical relationship by deceit, by using a fake identity, that has now become criminalized. Let's play out for you what the Home Minister said first.
गलत पहचान प्रकट कर जो यौन संबंध बनाते थे उसको अपराध की श्रेणी में पहली बार नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार लाया। गलत पहचान प्रकट कर जो यौन संबंध बनाते थे उसको अपराध की श्रेणी में पहली बार नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार लाया।
All right, so that is the statement that came in from Amit Shah. There's obviously a lot of speculation on whether this is a provision essentially to tackle love jihad. Let me bring in Anisha Mathur also on this broadcast. Anisha, explain to us what really this provision is. What has the Home Minister said really? Is there a punishment? How will they identify what is the deceit here?
Well, Akshata, while we are speculating on what it may mean, let us look at the actual text of the proposed bill. What this provision it says is section 39 in the proposed bill, that is the Nyaya Sanhita, which is the new IPC, says that sex on promise to marry or sex by deceitful means can be punishable at a maximum of 10 years, which basically means that whoever by deceitful means, and I'm reading out the provision here, whoever by deceitful means or making a promise to marry a woman without any intention of fulfilling the same has sexual intercourse with her, such intercourse not amounting to rape will be punished by an punishment of maximum 10 years imprisonment. Now, what does deceitful means mean here? The examples they've given is that by promising employment, the example that the proposed bill is giving is that by hiding that identity. So it could be a lot of things, because we've seen in the last several years cases coming out where there is a promise of marriage rape cases, particularly, which has come to the Supreme Court, to all other courts as well. So this could mean hiding your identity, this could mean giving incorrect identity, this could mean hiding the fact that you're married earlier, it could mean a lot of things. But of course, politically, the questions that are being asked is this going to be with regard to religious identity, or could it be any other fraud that is played on a woman with regard to compelling her consent for sex?
So it's not just physical relationship, but other means as well, like form of employment, as Anisha pointed out. But thanks for giving us that clarity, Anisha, and joining us here on 6 p.m. Prime. So those are the details really about this new provision that's been mentioned in the CRPC bill that's been brought about by Home Minister Amit Shah. No doubt it's going to lead to endless speculation on whether this is an attempt by the BJP to tackle love jihad. But let's get you some of those details, so the highlights really of the bill that was tabled by Home Minister Amit Shah, that was passed in the Lok Sabha as well, because the opposition wasn't present in the House. A number of highlights that have come to the fore, primarily the fact that now the kind of punishment for rape cases has also been increased. The new bills essentially propose changes in punishment for rape. There will be provisions for the death penalty for the rape of minors. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the centre will also introduce the provision of capital punishment in mob lynching cases, importantly. There's a lot of talk about really what happens with the sedition law, because the Home Minister did refer to that as well. It's going to be completely repealed. But before you think that there's no sedition law in place, it's essentially been tweaked. He's introduced 3 bills aimed at overhauling the criminal justice system. Provisions under the sedition law proposed to be scrapped. Sedition has been changed to act of endangering sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Currently, sedition draws a punishment of life imprisonment or with a jail term which may extend to 3 years. Now, the new provision changes the 3-year punishment to 7 years. Life imprisonment also continues to be in place.
राजद्रोह पर ये अंग्रेजों ने अपने शासन को बचाने के लिए एक कानून बना था। मैं इस सदन को कहना चाहता हूं, एक ऐतिहासिक निर्णय इस सरकार ने किया है। राजद्रोह को कंप्लीटली हम रिपील कर रहे हैं। यहां लोकतंत्र, सबको बोलने का अधिकार है। राजद्रोह को हम कंप्लीटली रिपील कर रहे हैं। मान्यवर, गैंग रेप के सभी मामलों में 20 साल की सजा या आजीवन कारावास का प्रावधान किया है, जो आज नहीं है। 18 वर्ष से कम आयु की बच्चियों के मामले में मृत्यु दंड का भी प्रावधान। मॉब लिंचिंग का बड़ा शोर मचा है, हमने उसको केयरफुली करा है। मॉब लिंचिंग के लिए भी 7 साल आजीवन कारावास और मृत्युदंड तीनों का प्रोविजन कर हम प्रावधान मानने वाला है।